Ever since I started making YouTube videos on this channel, I get 4 questions all the time about selling on eBay. So in this video, I want to answer all of them. Number 1, a lot of people ask me, Zen, why do you suggest to new sellers to sell on eBay, not on Amazon? The second question that a lot of people ask is, Zen, can I actually start with a private account? Because I don't know how it is going to work. I don't want to have to deal with tax and registration, all that kind of stuff as well. The third question I get all the time is, then my account got banned. What can I do? How can I get it back? And the fourth question, a lot of people, once they start making money on eBay, they ask me this question, Zen, can I create another account on eBay? Is it allowed to open a second account on eBay? Because I might want to sell a different item. I might want to try a different way to make money, let's say dropshipping or retail arbitrage as well. I want to really say special thanks to the people who actually took action and purchased my course as well, and they took time to leave the testimonials on the website. It really, trust me, sometimes makes me emotional once I read those testimonials from the people where they literally say how the course actually changed their life. Thank you so much to all those people who actually took action and purchased the course. Let me take this off because it is hot, and let's answer all those questions. If you are like literally somebody who is getting started to sell online on eBay and Amazon, yes, there are more restrictions when it comes to selling on Amazon. They have something which is called gated category. So in order for you to sell in those particular categories, you will have to have a permission from Amazon. In order for you to get the permission, you will have to provide them with the invoice. So the way what the gated categories are, a lot of things which require some kind of certification. So for example, electronics or toys, they have to come with some ISO or CEA certification, those kind of stuff as well. So if your supplier is actually CE approved, or if your supplier have some kind of certification, they will be able to give you the invoice, which you can give it to Amazon, and they will ungate that category for you. They will give you permission to sell in that particular category. So if you are literally trying to get on this ladder, you're trying to get started with it, then there aren't much restriction on on eBay. So you can, I mean, unless it's an illegal item, you can pretty much sell anything on eBay. So you get started from there and slowly try to expand your way to Amazon. And then eBay is pretty much like easy to and simple to understand, and it's very quickly rewarding. I'm not saying Amazon is bad. Amazon is obviously a king, and you wanna cross list and you wanna sell on both platforms eventually. But because once you getting started, you want your barrier to entry to be low, otherwise you're gonna get fed up and you're gonna say, well, I can't do this. So you get started where you understand, and then you start seeing some money coming into your account, which will keep you motivated and which will make you feel like you can do this, and you will keep going, and then you can expand onto other platforms. If you have created an eBay account, right, and that account will get suspended, the first thing you want to do is do not create another account. This is where a lot of people make a mistake, right? They have one account suspended and then they go on and create another account which will eventually get suspended, because it's just not the name and address, or just not like, you know, your personal detail which the eBay see. They actually see your IP address, the Wi-Fi connection, the computer. There are the cookies inside your browser which they can actually locate as well. So first of all, do not create another account. It will eventually gonna get banned in eBay. So 9 out of 10 times, if your account gets suspended and you haven't done something wrong, like you haven't listed any item which you are not allowed to sell. I'm talking about you have listed something which was a replica of Nike or replica of Apple or those kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about. If your account gets suspended for those reasons, like, you know, it's obvious, it's against terms and conditions. But a lot of time, and I see this happen, a lot of time new account gets suspended anyway. I don't know the reason why eBay do that. They probably just want you to call their customer service and verify you are actual human being. Or if you created your account from UK, you actually live in UK, so you call them from UK number. So as soon as you're gonna call them, I always say, you talk to them, say, look, I'm a new seller. I'm gonna start selling the products which are sitting inside my house, and then I'm gonna grow my business from there. I'm just at this point trying to understand the platform and trying to get rid of the item which are sitting inside my house. So that's why I wanna get started from here. So they will actually give you your account back, and from there you can actually use the same same account. So do not open another account as well. A lot of people, like once you talk about account suspension and those kind of stuff, they will leave the comments like, oh, message this guy on Instagram or they will get the account back, all those kind of stuff. All of them are scam. The only person which can help you is the eBay customer services. So call the eBay customer services and tell them what I just told you, like you are trying to get rid of the item from house and you are trying to explore the option for you to selling on online platform. 9 out of 10 times, as I said, unless your account was banned because you were selling replica or something which is not allowed to sell on eBay, you will get your account banned, back, not banned. So I hope that will help. So a lot of people will ask me like they have a different type of items, either the niche is different or either the item they are selling already, they are brand new and they want to sell an item which are used one, or they have a different business model. For example, they are doing drop shipping, or they want to start a wholesale or want to buy the things in bulk. They have something different. Either they go and create a different eBay account or they do everything under one account. And most of the time, and I will give you exception as well, which is really funny and you want to stick for that one. Most of the time what you want to do is like think about as a customer. If you go and buy a product on eBay, you go buy a product on Amazon, you just only go and buy that product. How many times you actually click on a store and you actually try to see what this seller is selling, what other item this particular seller is selling? Never happened. Now you might do it because I told you, but never happened. So most of the time, category and niche and picking those things doesn't matter. They does matter when it comes to obviously sourcing your item. So let's say you stick to one niche, which is let's say a beauty niche. You buy makeup or you buy mobile phone and accessories. The supplier that you will be dealing with is going to be one supplier. So as compared to dealing with different suppliers, once you're dealing with different categories, it's just going to be easier for you to stick to one niche. But you can do everything under one account and you will be absolutely fine. The other thing which I recommend that you create a second account unless you are selling like adult items. You know what I mean? Those ones. Yes. So for that one, particularly try to have the second account. You don't want to try to mix them with the main account. And the reason for that is because they don't get as many impression as compared to normal account if you are selling adult items. And the other thing you want to do is, let's say you have one account which is very established, right? And you think about, okay, now I'm gonna try to do little bit of drop shipping as well. I have an account, I have a regular products, and now I wanna try a little bit drop shipping. And you don't wanna risk your account suspension and those kind of stuff as well. But in those scenarios, you have to use a different computer, you have to use different Wi-Fi, you have to use different personal details, different address as well, and then create a second account and then try to sell on those particular account as well. But in a most case scenario, I will not create a second account. I will do everything on one account because it doesn't really matter. So there are two things that you have to keep in mind. Like once you have, let's say, a discussion about private account and a business account and HMRC and those kind of stuff as well. So when it comes to private account, according to eBay terms and condition, which got nothing to do with HMRC, eBay is a private company. Keep this in mind. eBay says that if you are a casual seller, you are just trying to get rid of the item from your own house. You don't sell it on a regular basis. In short, your intention to sell the item on eBay is not to make a profit. It's just to get rid of the item which are just simply lying around inside your house and you no longer need them. You need to have a private account for that, right? They don't talk about new items or used item, but as long as you are not selling it for the purpose of making profit, you are okay with a private. Let's say I buy this, AirPods, right? I bought them to use them for myself and I no longer need them, so I'm gonna sell it on eBay. Those kind of sales are okay on a private account. Business account is meant to be for somebody, even if they buy used item, even if they buy one item, even if they buy 100 item, even if they buy new item, as long as your intention to sell on eBay is actually to make profit out of those items, you need to have a business account. This is according to eBay terms and condition. As I mentioned earlier, both of these things have nothing to do with HMRC. What HMRC want you to do is, as soon soon you make the profit or either a revenue. I'm not sure about that. If it goes over £1,000 within one financial year start from 6th of April to next year, April 5th as well. So let's say financial year 2023 will start from financial year 2023 will start from 6th of April 2023 and it's gonna end on 5th of April 2024. So this is financial year 2023-2024, and now we have financial year 2022 and 2023, which started from 6th of April this year and gonna end on 5th of April next year. So within that financial year, if your revenue or profit go over £1,000, this is where you need to actually declare your income to HMRC. So there are ways to actually declare. So either you call HMRC, tell them, I wanna be a sole trader, I sell on eBay, just give me a UTR number. They will give you a number called unique tax reference number, and this is just like a national insurance number, but it is for self-employed people. And you just simply go to HMRC portal and say this was your total revenue, this was your expenses, and this is your profit, and HMRC will tell you this is how much tax you want to pay. Or you register a limited company. So what I have is a full video on my channel, on the YouTube channel, which will show you how tax work, what is better to the limited company, or it is better to open as a sole trader. This will actually be on the YouTube right here, so just check that one.